Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Pokemon Platinum Wedlocke Challenge. In the last episode, what did we do last episode? Oh yeah, we went to the Distortion World. In the Distortion World, we fought Cyrus with the perfect strategy to beat him without losing any of my Pokemon. The strategy worked well. We were going to do it. And our dreams were ended by a critical hit fake out. That's right, we lost 2 more Pokemon due to 1 critical hit, and it's really upsetting. Since then, I have added 2 new Pokemon to the team, and I've trained them all up, and this time it will not be in an unlisted video in the description. The day after, I had a lot to do in real life, well, a lot of places to go. So, this is the first time in any series I've done, besides the Wedlocke, that I train these Pokemon up off screen. Oh, that's right, we gotta go. We gotta go to Sandgem Town, don't we? Yeah. Oh yeah, we gotta go talk to the professor. So, I'm not gonna show you my team quite yet. I'll see you in Sandgem Town. Alright, here in Sandgem Town, go over to the lab, we can talk to Professor Rowan. And Lucas. Kroma, you've come back. You leave me speechless. You've done it. You really have done it. Never has my heart pounded this hard for so long in my 60 years of living. After you left, the professor did a lot of checking around. He got really worried about you, Kroma. He got in touch with people he knows to rustle up help. You didn't need it, Kroma. I'm glad to see you back safe, too. Oh, yes, there was something I had to tell you. The 3 Pokemon of the lakes appear to have returned to their homes. So tell me, how are things going for you? The Pokedex? A total of 172? And the number of badges? Well, you've already got 7 already. Wow. That only leaves Sunnyshore's gym. You've come this far. Why not obtain Sunnyshore's gym badge? And why not challenge the Pokemon League? That will broaden your horizons further than even before. Not to mention the opportunities to meet even more Pokemon. Yeah, so now the blackout will be gone. So I'll see you back at that fat man in the blackout. Alright guys, went ahead and drove back up here. You guys didn't need to see me walking all the way back here. So, now that the blackout is over, we can now proceed to Route 222 and proceed towards the final area of the game. Now I know this guy has a Luxray, so I guess I can fight him while I talk about the training that I did. So, while training, I maxed out my cash 3 more times fighting against the social... Well, 2 more times, I think. I'm not sure. Level 45 Luxray. Wow, uh-oh. It might have Ice Fang. Nah, I just think that's Volkner, so we should be okay. We're faster than a Luxray. That's really reassuring, because there's a problem up ahead, a big problem up ahead. But I'll get to that here in a minute. Okay, good. Alright, so basically I maxed out my money again, and I used all the vitamins that I could on the 2 new additions. I got them all trained up to level 47, so they're on par with these guys. And I'm kind of building a little bit of suspense on who they are. They're really cool. It's just, I don't know. I'm still kind of stuck. There's one thing coming up that could kill somebody, and that's the last thing in the game that I can see us losing somebody to, and it's really scary. Let me spray a repel. Yeah, I was going to cut it, but it was right there, so there's no reason to. Okay, so we can come in this grass up here, and we can grab... I don't remember what you can grab over here. I think it's like a rare candy, maybe? A PP up. Okay, so that could be useful. So, yeah, I trained... Not really EV training this time. I did kind of train one of them up against the special attacking people. So I guess we'll take the top route this time. And there's some berries. First time in a while. Now, over here, we can talk to this guy, and this guy right here. Yeah, right here we can grab a full restore. I think we can buy those now after beating Cyrus. I'm not sure. Oh, that brings another topic. After beating Cyrus, the trainers I trained on were a lot higher level, so training only took about 2.5 hours. And this is what money I have right now. So I can buy Game Corner coins if I need to. I'm pretty set for money forever now. But yeah, I guess I can unveil the 2 new teammates, because this girl has a Lopunny, which I'd like to fight with Gemini the Weavile, and Queen Bee the Vespiquen. So, let's show them off real quick. This is Gemini the Weavile, holding the King's Rock, 141 attack, 140 speed, it's crazy good. And Queen Bee the Vespiquen, holding the Silver, Powder, and pretty good stats. Good defensive stats, yeah. Queen Bee has Defend Order, Toxic, Attack Order, and Power Gem. And Gemini has Ice Punch, Revenge, Slash, and Night Slash. Now, another thing I did to their moves was I got rid of Poison Jab on Cobra and taught Swords Dance. That's for something coming up. So I guess we can go ahead and fight this Lopunny with Queen Bee. That sounds like something we can do. Okay, yeah. What could Lopunny do? Nothing. So, after enjoying a meal at the hotel restaurant, one has a battle. That's a social etiquette. So, let's fight this girl in her so-called social etiquette. Does she have a Lopunny? She does. Just what I thought. Okay, level 45. So the trainer's difficulty spikes up huge here. So you might want to be careful about that. Let's go for attack order. Oh, Dizzy Punch. You gotta be kidding me. It's gonna confuse me, isn't it? No. Alright, attack order. I love the attack animation. And I did turn on battle animations, which is awesome. Is it gonna do enough to two-hit it? Yeah, nice. Alright, so Queen Bee's more oh, you jerk. Queen Bee's more defensive than anything. But that'll probably be pretty good. The reason I added these two to the team was for Lucian, pretty much. They're both good for Lucian. Ooh, nice crit, Queen Bee. Alright, so they're both great for Lucian, and Gemini is going to be very good for Cynthia. So that's the strategy there. I couldn't really think anybody else to add. It was really hard out of the Pokemon I've got left. Okay, so if we talk to this guy, he will give us Fling. TM56? Yeah, I was right about that. Wow, I didn't think I'd get that one right. Alright, TM56 Fling. It's a pretty terrible move, but you can teach it to your Pokemon nonetheless. I'm not going to. So we can get an encounter here. And I suppose since our Repel wore off as soon as I said that, now is no better time. So we can get an item down there, but I have to use Cut, so I'm not going to bother. I know you can get Floatzel here, so I'm kind of... I guess Comet is better than... No, you can get Electabuzz. I guess I'll switch. I should be okay. Electabuzz is what I'd like, but you can also get Chatot. So my encounter for Route 222 is going to be... not a Wingull. We already have a Wingull, so this Pokemon does not count. Thankfully. Alright guys, my encounter for Route 222 is going to be an Electabuzz, which is really cool. Should anybody else die from something extremely unfortunate, Electabuzz would be a great replacement. Please don't let anybody else die. I can't do it anymore. 12 deaths is where I'd like to stop it. So, it's going to go for Thunder Punch. Not going to do anything to us. Let's use X-Scizor. That shouldn't knock it out. Cobra doesn't have the best attack stat in the world. Yeah, we're pretty good. And all it has is electric moves, apparently. So let's go ahead and throw a Dusk Ball at it. Because it's dark, why not? Alright, hopefully we can catch it. Trying to think of any roller coaster rides just so I don't have to pull up my list. Really? You're not going to get in the ball, Electabuzz? That's not very nice. Light Screen, why you gotta be like that? Not that it's going to do anything to us, so I guess let's throw another Dusk Ball. It's the best thing I can use. And I guess while I'm doing this, I'll check my list. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And we caught it. So just glancing at my list. Just a little bit here. I don't want to take too long. Alright, I got a name. Alright, the electric Pokemon, I'm going to go ahead and name Electabuzz. I know it's a girl, but it's still kind of a cool name for it nonetheless. Titan. So we have Titan the Electabuzz. So who knows? Maybe we'll use her. I really hope not. Okay, I'll spray up another Repel now that we're done fighting that. And I think we can get a hidden item over here. Let's go ahead and see. Yeah, an Ultra Ball. So I guess we traded 2 Dusk Balls for an Electabuzz and an Ultra Ball, if you want to look at it like that. Not really upset about it. Electabuzz is a great Pokemon. Alright, there's a cop up here, if I recall. So I guess let's have Gemini fight. Gemini hasn't done anything yet, for you guys anyways. So I gave Gemini the King's Rock just because he is really quick. And if you're wondering where you get the Razor Claw in this game, you actually get the Razor Claw in Cyrus's room in the Galactic HQ with the dowsing machine. I didn't know that, but I looked it up and got it off screen and evolved them. So I needed something to kill the time, and I actually finished training the second we got home, so it was exactly perfect. So I'm pretty happy that I did it off screen. I don't like to, but it was necessary. It saved me a lot of time in the long run. Okay, Noctowl and a Machoke. Machoke is not something I want to fight with Gemini. Uh-oh. I just realized that these guys are weak to Machoke big time. Because they know rock-type attacks. I guess I'll attack order. I'm faster than a Machoke. That's pretty funny. Not that Machoke is at all. Oh no, please. Okay. Whew. Rock Tomb would have done a lot of damage. That's not something I'm really keen on seeing right now. I guess Power Gem would probably do more than attack order. Because... Oh, never mind. Why? I don't know why I'm bad at this game all of a sudden. I'm extremely talented and smart when it comes to Pokemon. I know everything there is to know, but I've been derping with what attacks are good against stuff and what's bad. Oh, man. I'm actually going to teach Queen Bee Aerial Ace after this, just because she needs a stab flying move, and she doesn't learn any by level up. Her moveset's actually done. The last thing she gets is Destiny Bond at level 43, and I didn't teach that for clear reasons. I don't really plan on ever utilizing Destiny Bond. Okay, goodbye Machoke, goodbye Policeman Thomas, and hello to Aerial Ace, because that's what we're going to do right now. Yeah, I'll do that real quick. Alright guys, I went ahead and taught Aerial Ace to Queen Bee. I got rid of Toxic, because it's kind of a move that you're going to only really use in situations that you can plan for. Toxic's not really something I'm going to use in a regular battle, so should we ever need it, I'll come back and teach Toxic to her, because she learns that by level up, so I can do it with a heart scale. Yeah, Gauntlet and Batwing should be able to take this guy on. I'm sorry, give me a second. Alright, guys, sorry about that. My puppy's like, I wanted to do it a double battle. Why? Sailor Man, why? Whatever. My puppies like to chew on their glass bowls after they're done eating. Not really glass, they're like, I don't know what they are. Ceramic, I don't know, I think. But they like to chew on them, and they make this clanking noise. So, I had to get up, put it away, because he's being bad. It's like 10:45 at night, everybody's sleeping, and he's just being a rotten puppy. And speaking of being a rotten puppy, he's being a rotten puppy right now. My dogs are very weird, so I guess it's kind of story time. This guy probably has a Machoke, that's a good idea. Let's put Batwing up front. Okay, no, not item. No, not strength. Switch, Batwing, there we go. Okay, so my puppies are 2 pugs. They're about a year and a couple months old. They're really bad. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, I do, kind of. Okay, he has a Mantike, whatever. They're Sock and Throw. They are 2 pug puppies. And one of them is afraid of everything. And the other one tries to scare the other one. Like, there'll be time to time where the one that's afraid of everything will be sitting there, and the other dog will, like, stand by him and twist his head around like an owl and make this weird face at him, and he'll scare the other one. And the other one will growl and bark at him and want to bite him, and they get into a fight, and it's nasty. And it's just... what is wrong with him? He'll sit there... I wish I could make the face for you, but I don't have a webcam. And it'd be really creepy if I did that face, because it's freaky. I get why it scares him. He did it when he was a baby, and we thought he was having a seizure, and we were freaking out because we didn't know anything about him. It turns out he's just weird. He's just really, really weird. We thought he was having a seizure. Like, he'd go in the corner and make that face and, like, fall down and stuff. And we thought he was having a seizure, but he's 100% weird. That's all it is. There's nothing wrong with him. Like, he'd twist his head around and, like, put a leg up in the air and fall to the ground, like, and make a big thud. And he's seriously doing it to freak you out. And I have a lot of anxiety, so I was spazzing out when he first did it, when we first had him. And I was sitting there freaking out. What's wrong with him? Is he dying? Or, like, he was really freaking me out. And it became a joke, like he was doing it just to scare me, because he knew that it messed with me. And now he does it to his brother, because his brother gets mad. So I don't know what to call it, really. We call him a freak. And the one that does the face is Sock. The one that's afraid of everything is Throw. So there's that. I thought I should share that, because sometimes when they fight in the background, that's why they're fighting. Okay, this guy has a Machoke. Let's finish that off with a Wing Attack. Can we take a Machoke out in one hit with Wing Attack? There's been so many times where Batwing leaves them hanging with 1 HP. Thank you, Batwing. You're starting to be a lot better than you used to be. Okay, so basically upcoming, I'm not going to do Volkner this episode, but Volkner's scary. because the only thing I have on my team to handle Volkner is going to be Cobra. And one of his Pokemon, I believe it's Luxray, has Ice Fang. And Ice Fang is capable of killing Cobra in one hit. So, it's really the last fight in the game that somebody could die on. And it's really scary. So all these fishermen here, they've got a lot of Pokemon like Gyarados and stuff like that. I'm going to fight them off screen. I'll actually fight them in the training session for next episode. If I have a training session, I should. But I'll come back and fight them for the training montage or whatever, which it will be recorded. I'm not going to not record training sessions all the time. For my Wedlocks, almost 99% of the time I'll record the training sessions, so you don't need to worry about that if you like them or you like the proof or whatever. So there's like a whole bunch of them. There's like Magikarp guys, there's Remoraid guys, there's Gyarados guys. I'm going to fight them off screen, but what we can do is come up here. Well, not off screen, you know what I mean, in the training session. You know what I'm saying. So if we come over here, we can actually grab a couple items. I'm going to spray repel. Alright, so there's like rare candies over here. There's a quick ball. There is a full restore. That's really helpful if we can't buy them yet. I don't think we can, but we might be able to. There's a tiny mushroom. That's some money if you ever need money in this game. And that's it over here as far as I can tell. Yeah, there's something else over here. And the one over here, I'm almost 100% positive is a rare candy. I'm just going to come out and say it. You can go back here? I didn't know that. I never knew that this was like a thing. Yeah, we can grab a big mushroom, so, you know, you win some, you lose some. I'm wrong most of the time when it comes to rare candies, but I try to guess them because I know where a lot of them are. And I actually know there's one that I can get with Surf that I never went and got. I don't think I did anyway, so we might go back and get that. It's like right south of Veilstone City. Ooh, did I fight him? Yeah, I did. Alright, so that's a rare candy, I think. I don't know, I'm not going to look it up or anything. So there's a honey tree on this route. It's the last chance you're going to get a honey Pokemon. So we're done on this route. I'm not going to bore you guys through all of those terrible fishermen. Sunnyshore's gym leader, Volkner, has been bored lately, I hear. We need a tough challenger to visit so he doesn't get so bored. Now, that's probably because, you know, the city was blacked out and nobody's visited or anything. Nah. It's all good. It's poppin'. It's Sunyshore City. So, this guy's going to come up and be like, yo, fella trainer, my name is Ronald McDonald. Yeah, I'm Ronald McDonald. My name is Flint. I'm one of the Pokemon League's Elite Four. You're going to fight me in a couple episodes. And you're going to destroy me. Yeah, but I'm excited for it. So, yeah, he's just talking about how Volkner's really sad because the blackout happened and nobody's challenging's been at the gym. And he wants to quit being a gym leader and stuff. So we need to change his spirits. And to do that, we need to beat him. And to do that, we need to beat him without losing anybody, because I can't lose anybody else. I just can't do it anymore, guys. 12 deaths, that's ridiculous. Like, that's just crazy. So, yeah, I'll talk to this guy real quick. Yeah. I'll talk about that here in a second, but let me heal. Alright, guys, I decided we'll check out Titan real quick. It's not holding the Electrolyzer, so we didn't get lucky there, but Titan has a rash nature. Don't know what it does, should be on screen. And, yeah. So, it has static. I believe the only thing it can have is static. So, yeah, there's Titan. Alright, so, there's something I didn't know about this city until I watched Chugga Conroy's Let's Play on it. I've played this game hundreds of times, but I never realized that the walkways of this city are supposed to be solar panels. I never got that. Never, ever got that. I really just never got it. I was just some dumb little kid, apparently. So we can walk in the lighthouse, which only has one room, which is a elevator, so that's a boring place, right? No, I'm just kidding. There's this, like, radial thing up here. Yeah, it's pretty small. So we can talk to Volkner up here, and he'll be all like, so you're the latest challenger up against Sunyshore Gym. Alright, I decided if I find you to be weak, I'm going to challenge the Pokemon League. I'm all done with renovating the gym, so I don't need to be here. More than anything, I want to have battles that can thrill me again. As the toughest gym leader in Sinnoh, I'm going to unleash everything in my arsenal on you. So, I'm sorry to tell you this, Volkner, but you're not the strongest gym leader in Sinnoh. It's Fantina. Just go watch the Fantina episode. It's the most watched video on my channel. Not views, but it's the longest, like, minutes-wise watched video. As of right now, anyways. I wonder why. 4 Pokemon died. Anyways. Yeah, we can rock climb right here. They'll just talk to us about natures, I think, in there. We can grab a Thunderstone right here, which is pretty fitting, and I always liked this about the city. That statue right there is a Munchlax, which is probably the only Munchlax you're ever going to see in this adventure, besides the one your rival has. So there's not really anything interesting in the city. I'm not going to challenge the gym this episode. It's going to be for next episode. But I guess you can go in here and you can buy seals for your Pokemon. I know Gauntlet had seals, but I took them off, so there's some cool seals and stuff. I'll play around with this for the Elite Four. I'll probably have my Pokemon all done up in seals, my final 6 teams, so we'll mess around with that later. Probably not on screen, but if you come up to the edge of the city, you can talk to this girl, who we'll be seeing in a certain playthrough that's coming up. This city makes me feel at home somehow. It's next to the sea, and there's a lighthouse. Oh, if you don't have the gym badge, you'll be forced to turn back. Well, we're going to take this route on anyways, this episode, because it's probably pretty short, because we're not taking on the gym, so here's Route 223. I believe you can actually get an encounter for Sunyshore, if I'm not mistaken, by just fishing right here. But I'm not going to bother. Like, come on, let's be real, guys. So I can get an encounter out here. I'm probably not going to bother with it. I think you can get Mantike, and that's about it. So if I get one, I get one. But as of right now, I'm just going to go ahead and take down these trainers for the most part. I'll probably fight most of them off screen, so I don't waste you guys' time. But we can at least explore the route and get some items and stuff like that. I'm determined to go to the Pokemon League, no matter how hard it is. Well, if you only have Water-type Pokemon, you're probably gonna struggle with that there, Swimmer Miranda. Good luck, Miranda. That's all I have to say to you. I'm gonna return that Luminion back to the water where it came from, and we're gonna be on our merry way. Yeah, Luminion's like the worst Pokemon in the game. In this game, it's probably the worst Pokemon in the game. I don't think you can get Corsola or not. And even so, Corsola is probably better than a Luminion. Let's just be 100% real. Yeah, I'll fight her. Why not? None of these trainers are going to kill any of my Pokemon. I'm just going to come out and say it right now. Nobody's hard. I'm just going to use them for training in the next episode to get everybody to level 50. That sounds about reasonable. I'm trying to think about spacing for the Let's Play right now. Next episode's Volkner, and then Victory Road, and then the Elite Four. That sounds like we're almost done with the playthrough, which is crazy to me. I'm trying to think, should I do this episode and then Volkner and the Victory Road? I don't know. I'll figure it out. But it's crazy to me to think the series is almost over. We've got like 4 days left of the series. Like this, Volkner, Victory Road, and then the Elite Four will be split up. I'll do the Elite Four all in one day, and then the Champion in the next day. So, and then that's it. And then it'll be a couple of days before I start the next Wedlocke on the channel. So if you guys are excited for that, you can get a sneak peek of the layout for the next series. I actually posted the finished layout for the next series on my Twitter if you want to go ahead and look at that. If you haven't seen it already, it's pretty cool. I like how it turned out. And the game's going to be Heart Gold if you are unaware. I've been talking about it since the beginning of this playthrough, so I believe that guy just has like a Tentacruel or something. Oh, we have to fight. What? Alright, so my encounter for Route 223 is going to be a Tentacruel? Yeah. We already have a Tentacruel. Whoa, level 49. That's insane. Well, I'll take it out. I don't really see why not. What could it do to me? Not much. It's weak to... It doesn't have the best defense in the world. It has a lot of special defense. We probably should be able to take it out in one hit. Not quite. Oh god, that would have killed me if it was a crit. That's insanity to think about. Note to self, don't do that again. I should have run away. That would have killed me if it was a crit. Don't fight crazy level 49 wild Tentacruel ever again. Don't do it. Gauntlet, the best member of the team, almost died because I was stupid. Don't do it anymore. Oh man, that's scary. We have to fight this guy, don't we? Yeah. Oh, that was unsettling. Well, I guess that added a little bit of excitement to the episode. Oh my gosh. My heart. I can't take it. Alright, Oscar has 3 Pokemon, so Oscar shouldn't be much of a problem. He has a Mantike. So, that's probably what we're going to get on this route, because I think it's the only thing we can get at this point. And I have a pretty fitting nickname for Mantike, because there's a roller coaster that's, well, let's be real, you guys will figure it out if I catch Mantike, so. Alright, and a Remoraid. Let me guess, Remoraid, Finian, and Mantike, 3 pretty weak Pokemon that are all going to get down to return in one hit? Sounds about right, so. Probably going to sweep through the gym, all the gym trainers with Cobra, because there's not really much that they can do to Cobra at all. Trying to think of an electric type that could mess Cobra up. There really isn't one. Ooh, Mantine. Mantine's something that's kind of scary. Lots of special defense, boys. Don't hit it with a special attack. Unless it's Thunderbolt. In that case, you're probably pretty good. So, Return should take it out. Yeah, no problem. Mantine would be a really cool Pokemon to use in Heart Gold. I'm definitely going to consider it. It's one of the exclusives in that game. I'll definitely try to get it anyways. Alright, and a double battle, I'll fight this guy. Something's telling me this guy has a Tentacruel. Where I'm not really happy about that. Nah, he's good. He's just 3 weak Pokemon. I'm probably going to cut this battle out if I remember to. Alright guys, I think I had an Octillery, which did a lot of damage to Gauntlet, but other than that, the fight went pretty smoothly. Let's see. Yeah, the fight was really long, so there was really no reason to show that to you guys. And if I accidentally left it in, then you guys can laugh at me in the comments, but I probably wouldn't. I don't know, I might. Who knows? There's not many trainers left. I almost ran into that guy. There's some items back here, though, that we can grab. No, it's back. Okay, I guess we're gonna fight him. I didn't know he turned. It might not look like it, but I'm traveling now. Oh, really? To me, it looked like you just sitting in the corner of, like, a rock formation. Oh, no, that's scary. Okay, it's only level 45. And Batwing's up front. Okay, good. I was afraid that Gauntlet was up front. I'm just going to use Fly. Fly will take it out in one hit, I'm pretty sure. It does not have very good... Well, actually, no, now it won't. Well, that's just fine and dandy. Well, aren't you just sweet, Tentacruel? That was really cruel of you. Yeah, you see what I did? Alright. Poison Jab, that's not going to do anything to me, so we're good. As long as it doesn't use, like, Hydro Pump, we should be okay. Hydro Pump's scary. After what you guys saw it did to Gauntlet. I can't lose any of these guys. These guys have been here forever. I just don't want anybody else to die. I want to make it to Cynthia with these 6 Pokemon and be done, you know? I want to end the series. I'm loving the series, don't get me wrong. I'm not wanting it to end or anything, but I'd like to get to the end with these 6 and keep it that way. I don't want to lose anybody else. I can't go through that heartache anymore. It's terrible. Millennium and Cosmotron were 1 critical hit away from surviving. 1. And that's insane to me. Like, it still hurts. I think about it quite a bit. Well, since it's happened anyway, I've thought about it quite a bit. Like I've had nightmares about it. Not really. That's a joke. Let's put Queen Bee up front. Gemini would probably be pretty good to take down some of the gym trainers, because Gemini's quick and very powerful. Ice Punch is deadly. It's insane. I'll fight her during training. I always do. Do I really have to go down here? This is kind of awkward. Well, oh no. Not another Tentacruel. I can't run away from a level 50. What? Oh boy, this is just really sketchy. There's no way I can run away from this thing. Do you realize how slow Vespiquen is? Well, my microphone just fell. That probably sounded really strange. You know what? I'm going to take the safe bet out. I bought one of these a long time ago for this sort of situation. I'm going to use a Pokédoll. Goodbye, Tentacruel. I bought one of those a long time ago for this exact situation. I don't think it could have killed me, but really, guys, let's just tell you this. Hydro Pump crit would probably kill most Pokemon on my team. Except for Comet, of course. Alright, let's see what this item is. I think it's a Sea Incense, if I remember. Oh, you gotta be joking me. Another one. Oh, this is a Pelipper this time. That's arguably worse. Pelipper has, like, flying type moves. Really, it's not gonna do anything. We're good. Alright, cool. Queen Bee, you're awesome. That's so cool. Terraria reference. Alright, TM18, Rain Dance. So I guess it's kind of a nod to Millennium. I'm sorry if you hear my dog snoring. He's laying right next to me. He's being a good boy. I don't want to wake him up or anything. There's no point of a repel if the Pokemon are going to keep appearing. another level 50 Tentacruel. I'm going to use that other Pokédoll. I have to. Alright, goodbye, Tentacruel. I'm going to buy some more of those, because this is something that's very real. Tentacruel could very well kill somebody. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Queen Bee up front. Well, I'm going to put Gemini up front, and I'll put Queen Bee up front when it's time for Queen Bee to actually fight. We should be done. This route would have been perfect to train Cosmotron on. All of these really powerful water types in the wild. I don't want to fight anybody else right now. Okay, this is an Ultra Ball, so guess you could use that to catch one of those Tentacruel. Probably not. Okay, now let's fight this guy with Queen Bee. This guy probably has like Machoke or something. Or maybe a Pelipper. We're about to find out. Queen Bee should be able to take it down either way. I came out here because I wanted to see my Pokemon League for myself. Well, you got a pretty long road ahead of you there, buddy. No pun intended. Alright, Zachariah has a Pelipper. Level 40. Power Gem should be okay to take that out in a couple hits. Alright, Queen Bee, show them what you're made of. Power Gem. Stockpile. Really, Pelipper? That's so annoying. I might cut this battle out too. It's just extremely long, probably. And a waste of everybody's time. Let's see how much this does. No, that did quite a bit of damage for being +1 special defense. Roost, you jerk. That's going to make Power Gem not super effective. Well, that was smart. Because Roost takes your flying type away from you for that turn. So that was actually really smart of him. So I wish I used Power Gem. Well, uh-oh, spit up's fine. Come on, guys, let's be real. It's one stockpile. And now you're going to die because you lost your special defense. What are you going to do about it now, Pelipper? You're done-zoed. Into the water. Yeah. Goodbye, Pelipper. What is next? A Gastrodon. Should be good to take that out with Gemini. Ice Punch should be good. It's neutral, so I don't really see why Ice Punch wouldn't take it out. It's pretty bulky. I don't know. I don't think they get Earthquake or anything like that, so Gemini should be okay. Let's Ice Punch it. Maybe we'll even get the Freeze. We'll be cool guys. Get it? Cool guys? Ice Punch? No pun intended. Now what this is going to do, it's going to lower my accuracy, and it's going to make me a very sad person. See? I'm going to miss now. No, we didn't. That's what I'm talking about. Gemini. Such a good boy. Yeah, such a good boy. I don't know. Clearly, I'm like, water routes are boring. Let's just be real. Okay, and I'm a Machoke. Things are going to get a little bit interesting. Come on back, Gemini. Let's go, Queen Bee. Show them your newly found aerial ace. And see how much it's actually going to do. Queen Bee has better attack than special attack, so it should do pretty good with stab. So let's aerial ace it. Queen Bee's actually my plan for Lucian's Gallade. Aerial ace it. That should take it out in one hit, so cross chop, no big deal. Yeah, Queen Bee pretty much 100% walls Lucian's Gallade, and that's like the biggest problem on his team. It knows like Psycho Cut, Leaf Blade, Close Combat, like none of those attacks are going to do that great, so get up a couple defend orders and I can probably sweep him, so alright, thank you for fighting me, Zachariah, or whatever your name is. Okay, Gemini should still be up front. No, Queen Bee's up front, right? Yeah, Queen Bee's up front. Alright, let's put Gemini back up there. I probably shouldn't have used Gauntlet for the most of this route, because Gauntlet would probably be good to take down some gym trainers, and other Pokemon could have used the experience here, but there's still quite a bit amount of trainers. We should actually be good to save some people for Victory Road, well, for Elite Four training. Let me heal these guys really quick. Alright, guys, Queen Bee's up front. Let's fight this guy. Well, this girl. My favorite kind of guy is someone that looks good out in the open sea. Well, seeing how as every guy on the sea looks the same, Gabrielle's probably not very happy about that. Alright, she has a Golduck. This is a little bit interesting. It's different than what we've been fighting. Attack order should take it out in 2 hits, so we should be good. Queen Bee pretty much is a tank compared to everybody else on the team. Stuff like that's not going to do very much. And we can just attack with, like, the coolest animation ever. I probably asked this earlier in the series, but what's your guys' favorite attack? My favorite moves are Leaf Blade and Signal Beam, but I really like Attack Order. It's been a while since I've used a Queen... Oh, I've never used a Vespiquen before. Well, for like 10 minutes on a black and white 2 Wedlocke. It's a funny story. I had a queen bee named Maple Syrup on a black and white 2 Wedlocke I did. Trained it up for a couple hours. Trained her up all the way to go. This was after my Pokemon got wiped on Victory Road. And I just added her to the team. Last trainer of Victory Road has a Beartic. My Queen Bee was paired up. Well, my Vespiquen was paired up with a Gliscor. Beartic Icicle crashed them both. Last trainer of Victory Road. I lost everybody on my team except 2 Pokemon. I was very sad. That was actually my favorite Wedlocke I ever did up until I got my whole team wiped. And then I was very sad. So this is actually my favorite Wedlocke I've ever done, and I'm very happy about it because it's on my channel, and I've had so much fun with this playthrough, and I gotten to share it with everybody else, and it's really cool. Like, I might not have that many subscribers right now, about, I think, 75 as of right now, but, you know, I could continue to grow, and even more people will go back to watch this playthrough. It's one of the first, it's actually my second one I've ever done on YouTube, so I'm very excited about that. This is probably, definitely my favorite playthrough I've ever done. In my personal time and on YouTube. I've had a blast with it. Omega Ruby, I got kind of bored of it towards the end of it, but this one I'm still loving it, just the same as I was when I started. And you know, we've lost a lot of Pokemon that I've cared about, but we still have the core 4 Pokemon: Gauntlet, Batwing, Comet, and Cobra. And I hope that nothing happens to them to the end. They mean the world to me. So. Really, there's nowhere that I could lose anybody. I skip everybody in Victory Road if you're new here. As many as I can, just because... Let me explain why I do that. I fight everybody in the game. That's just a thing I do. I always fight everybody I ever come across. But on a Wedlocke or Nuzlocke, the Pokemon you have, those 6 Pokemon, mean the world to you by the end of the game. And to even have a chance to lose anybody at the end of the game... It would suck because they're gone. Because after you make it to the Elite Four, they're there forever. You know, there's nothing that could be gone. Well, there's nothing that could go wrong. Like, if you lose your whole team in Victory Road... Oh, in Elite Four, I still trade them over to my main file. So they're there forever now. But if you lose them in Victory Road, I release them. It's it. It's done. They died. And it's really scary to think about. Because, yeah, you can replace them with somebody else. But those Pokemon you add to your team at the end of the game aren't going to have any time to mean anything to you like those Pokemon did, if that makes sense. And I actually experienced that firsthand in the Black and White 2 Wedlocke I was just talking about. I had a team of 6 Pokemon that meant the world to me. I got everybody wiped except 2 Pokemon in Victory Road. Never going to happen to me again because I'm not going to let it. So... Alright, with that being said, there shouldn't be anybody else to fight. This is a sea incense, I think. A rare candy. Okay, the first time I don't guess rare candy, there's a rare candy. Let's see. I'm going to put Gemini up front, because Gemini can outspeed anything I might run into. And there's only 1 trainer left, I think, before the waterfall. Yeah, it's this guy, so I can fight him. And then that should be it for this route and the episode. I'll actually go and get that rare candy I was referring to at the beginning of the episode. Fight me. He has a Golduck, I think, so we should be okay. Yes, I know I can surf, but I'd rather swim instead. It does seem weird, I agree. Yeah, I'd rather ride on a Pokemon any day. Like, it's so cool. What would be awesome is if you could see the Pokemon you were riding on. Oh, boy. Not this. Okay, Gemini has, like, no defense, so we probably want to switch into Queen Bee and Power Gem the thing over and over again. Sounds like the best bet to me. What I was saying is it'd be really cool is if the Pokemon that you're riding on, you could actually see their overworld sprite. Like, I know you can see Lapras in X and Y, and I know you can see, Sharpedo. Okay. It's not that great of a special attacker. It'll do less than Aqua Tail did, I think. Yeah, we're good. I'm going to defend order just to make my chances of survival a little bit better against this thing. That'll raise your defense and your special defense if you're unaware. So basically, like, I don't know. I can't think of anything. Cosmic Power, maybe? I'm not sure. Alright, let's use healing item number 1, a Hyper Potion on Queen Bee. Oh, boy. I'm actually really worried. What could it do to me, really? There's not much. Ice Fang would be bad? Oh, God. You gotta be kidding me. Dragon Dance? Dragon Dance? Dragon Dance? Oh, no. Okay, it doesn't raise its special defense, which is good. So we can still deal as much damage as I'm doing. It's basically +1 right now in attack. The speed does not matter, because Queen Bee's slower than it anyways. Oh, no. He could sweep my entire team. Oh, boy. It will kill Queen Bee with a strong Aqua Tail right now. We have to get rid of it. And the best thing I could do is maybe defend order, but we need to keep hitting it, because it will outspeed Gemini, and it will kill Gemini. So as long as we survive the hit it gets us right now, we can do this. This just turned around nasty. Nasty. Come on. Come on, Queen Bee. Okay. He should be dead now. If he's not, I could lose Queen Bee here. Okay. Very scary stuff right there. Wow. Dragon Dance? I didn't expect that at all. Holy crap. Okay, I'm going to heal just in case. We have unlimited money, so there's no reason not to. And I could probably go buy some more Moo Moo Milk, but really, we have so much money, Hyper Potions to do it. So this should be the last trainer here. Oh, boy. Okay, yeah, this is it. So we can get a Pokemon in both of these areas. I'll probably do it in the next episode so I can know what Pokemon I can get. I'm pretty sure it's just Mantike. Pokemon we get now really don't matter because we're not going to lose anybody else, I hope. I love how we left Comet behind right there. So the rare candy at the beginning of the episode I was referring to is down here. I think I might have already gotten it, but I'm pretty sure I didn't, and it'd be nice to have a rare candy. Rare candies are going to help me train for the Elite Four immensely, because I have to get everybody to level 59, I think, which is going to take an excessive amount of time. But yeah, I didn't get it. Here it is. There's a rare candy. So guys, if you enjoyed the episode, a like is appreciated. It helps out a great deal. And if you want to see more Pokemon Nuzlocks, Wedlocks, or Pokemon Let's Plays, feel free to subscribe. And in the next episode, we will be training everybody to level 50 and fighting Volkner, the final gym of the game. We're already here, guys. The next episode will be the final gym of the game, and I did this for you guys. I shined all of them. It took a while, and I did not like it. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.